What if the man guarding your flank was secretly guiding the enemy straight to your camp? Imagine trusting a fellow soldier to defend your life, only to discover he'd sold your position for freedom. In the chaos of war, betrayal can strike deeper than any bullet. This is the true story of an Allied corporal who led German forces through his own lines. Stay with us until the end, as we reveal his betrayal, capture, and the shocking fate that awaited him. Corporal Henry Wallace was born in 1919 in Manchester, England. He joined the British Army in 1939 at the outbreak of World War II. Initially eager to serve, Wallace trained as a reconnaissance scout. His superiors noted his intelligence but questioned his discipline. He was restless, easily frustrated, and critical of command decisions. In 1941, during a desert campaign in North Africa, Wallace's unit was overrun by German forces. Captured, he was transported to a POW camp in Libya. There he endured months of hunger, illness, and humiliation. Interrogators identified him as a valuable prisoner due to his map-reading skills. German officers offered him food and privileges for cooperation. Wallace resisted at first, clinging to loyalty, but despair eroded his resolve. In late 1942, he agreed to assist German officers. His price? Better living conditions and survival. His betrayal began with small favors, translating captured Allied documents. Wallace's assistance soon grew strategic. He explained Allied tactics and terrain features. He drew detailed maps of troop positions remembered from briefings. The Germans realized his knowledge could shift battles. They promised him eventual freedom and relocation to neutral territory. In early 1943, Wallace guided a German reconnaissance unit through Allied minefields. His direction allowed an enemy flank attack that destroyed several British outposts. Dozens of soldiers died because of his maps. The Germans rewarded him with cash and comfort. He rationalized his betrayal as survival. In May 1943, German commanders planned a night assault known as Operation Desert Shadow. Wallace's knowledge of Allied patrol schedules made him essential. He guided a small Axis unit under cover of darkness. They slipped through gaps in British defenses without detection. Using his directions, the enemy captured supply trucks and fuel depots. The raid cost the Allies hundreds of casualties. Intelligence officers later called it the betrayal that broke the line. Wallace was hidden in German ranks. Treated as a consultant, he wore civilian clothes, avoiding detection. But his presence didn't stay secret for long. Allied radio intercepts revealed an English-speaking advisor with German forces. Deserter reports mentioned a British accent in enemy briefings. MI5 launched an investigation to identify the traitor. Wallace's name emerged after captured prisoners described him. British intelligence placed his family under observation. Letters sent through neutral Switzerland confirmed contact from him. Wallace was now officially listed as a collaborator. In late 1944, as the Axis retreated, he fled north into Italy. There, he tried to disappear among refugees. British field police hunted him relentlessly. In March 1945, Wallace was captured near Bologna, disguised as civilian. Allied interrogators recognized his accent and military tattoos. He admitted his identity after 2 days of questioning. Records matched his handwriting to captured German documents. His confession stunned interrogators. Wallace calmly described his cooperation as pure necessity. He claimed he saved his own life, nothing more. Prosecutors charged him with treason and aiding the enemy. Witnesses testified to his involvement in Operation Desert Shadow. Survivors of his unit identified him. Wallace's military court-martial began in September 1945 in London. The trial attracted headlines across Britain. Prosecutors detailed how his betrayal led to hundreds of Allied deaths. Wallace showed no emotion. He admitted drawing maps for German use. The defense argued psychological trauma and coercion. But evidence proved voluntary collaboration. He was found guilty of treason. The judge declared him a man who chose comfort over comrades. His sentence? Death by hanging. Wallace appealed once, unsuccessfully. On November 8, 1945, he was executed at Wandsworth Prison. His last words were, "I only wanted to live." The public reacted with mixed horror and relief. Newspapers called him the man who led the enemy through our lines. Wallace's betrayal reminded Allied forces that trust was their most fragile weapon. His maps and guidance extended the war's suffering in North Africa. The British government reviewed POW security policies afterward. His case set precedent for wartime treason trials. Wallace's execution sent warning to all soldiers about loyalty's cost. Families of fallen soldiers mourned quietly. His name became taboo within his regiment. His betrayal remained studied in military academies as an example of moral failure. Few today remember his name, but his actions still echo through history. Wallace's story proves that betrayal often grows from fear, not ideology. Survival instincts can twist honor into justification. His fall reveals war's psychological toll on captives. Loyalty is easy in victory, but fragile in despair. His fate stands as a warning that moral courage is the truest weapon in war. Corporal Henry Wallace died nameless, his record sealed by shame. His story vanished from history's front pages, but not from the scars it left behind. What do you think? Coward, victim, or traitor? Tell us below. Subscribe to the Judas Files for more betrayals that changed the course of war. Next episode, another soldier whose secret nearly turned the tide.